Hello, this is Miss Roseline again. In this video, we are going to be solving linear equations. So a little refresher, back to your algebra days. So if we look at example A, 6 equals 1/2 times the quantity of x minus 4. Okay, so here we're going to be solving for x. And I want to know, what does x have to equal so that this equation is true? Okay, and you can do these problems in multiple different steps and multiple different ways. So I'm just going to run you through one of them. Okay, so whenever I see parentheses, I'm going to go ahead and do some distribution here. And I'm going to distribute this 1/2. So I have 6 equals 1/2 x. And then 1/2 times a -4 is -2. Okay, now remember, my goal is to get this x by itself. I want something that says x equals blank. Okay, so I need to work in inverse steps. The opposite of subtraction is to add. So I'm going to add 2 over here. If I add 2 to the right side of the equation, I have to add 2 to the left side of the equation. These are going to cancel. 6 plus 2 is 8. And I am left with 8 equals 1/2 x. Okay, still need to get this x all by itself. It's being multiplied. The opposite of multiplication is division. So a lot of people like to think, okay, I'm going to divide by 1/2 on both sides. Well, in reality, that's the same thing as multiplying by 2 on both sides. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and multiply by 2 here on both sides. 1/2 times 2 is just 1. They cancel. 2 times 8 is 16. So 16 equals x. And that's going to be our final answer. Okay? And I can check this by just go ahead and plugging it back in. So does 6 equal 1/2 times 16 minus 4? 16 minus 4 is 12, okay? 1/2 of 12 is, in fact, 6, so we are happy. Okay, let's go ahead and do one that's just slightly different. Let's look at example B. It says -5x plus 3 equals 2x minus 8. Okay, now I want to do a little bit of review here on like terms. So if I look at -5x and 2x, those are like terms. They're both alike because they have an x. Okay? Whereas 3 and -8 are like terms. They're both just numbers. So you're looking for things that are alike. Okay, now you still have to remember that we're still solving for x. Okay, so you can do this in multiple different ways. I'm going to go ahead and bring this 2x over. So let me rewrite the problem really quick. -5x plus 3 equals 2x minus 8. So I'm trying to get the x's all by itself. So you want to get all of the x's to one side and all of the numbers to the other. Okay? This is a positive 2x. So I'm going to do the opposite or the inverse and subtract 2x from both sides. These cancel. -5x minus 2x is -7x. Drop down your plus 3 equals. All I have left over here is a -8. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead. I have all my x's on one side. Now I need to get all of my numbers on the other. So I have a plus 3, work the inverse, subtract 3 from both sides. And I have -7x equals -8 minus 3 is -11. Okay? X is on one side, numbers on the other. Now I'm trying to get rid of this x, and I need to divide by -7. I'm being multiplied here. -7 is being multiplied by x, so I need to divide to get rid of it. So divide by -7. Not a very pretty number, but we're left with x equals -11 divided by -7. We can simplify this a little bit further because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So just 11/7. And there you have it, solving linear equations.